Hello, and welcome to one more session of Learning English with the Beatles. Today is a very special day because for the first time I am using Zoom and transmitting live in Facebook. I should have done this before to seem more professional in my intention to be an online English teacher and to and to use the music of the Beatles as the main tool for those people who want to improve their English, for those beginners who want to learn English, okay? So we are working with this record, Conozca the Beatles. This is the record that arrived to Mexico many years ago. In the USA was Meet the Beatles, I guess, and in the United Kingdom with the Beatles, with some changes in the songs included in the record, but basically we are talking about the same songs. And today we are going to work with This Boy, that lyrics of this song, This Boy, and we are going to take an advantage to review and to show you how you can work with songs to improve your English. So first of all, I am going to share my screen and I am going to go to, this is my Facebook. I hope I am doing the right thing. Anyway, we are going to take a look to the lyrics first of all, This Boy by the Beatles. Lyrics. Okay, and this is a simple song, romantic, and with a lot of vocabulary that we can review to improve your English. First of all, we have, that boy took my love away. Oh, he'll regret it someday, but this boy wants you back again. This and that. Okay, this and that demonstratives. You just remember that we are going to use this and that with singular nouns. It's only one boy. Yeah, for two or more, we have those related to that and these related to this. Okay, I am going to show you in a moment. We are going to talk a little bit about demonstratives after analyzing the lyrics. So, ese muchacho se llevó a mi amor lejos. That boy took my love away. Though he'll regret it someday, aunque, o sin embargo, o a pesar de que, él se arrepentirá algún día. Pero, but this boy wants you back again. Pero este muchacho, o sea, yo, el que está cantando, this boy wants you back again. Este muchacho te quiere de regreso otra vez. Now, this is past tense. Okay, we have a verb here. Take, took, taken, and regret, a regular verb. Past tense, regretted. Past participle, regretted. And this is also important. Remember that for third person singular, the S is important in the verb. That's why we have this boy wants, he wants. Like for she wants, it wants. The ending of the S in simple present for the third person singular. Next verb. That boy isn't good for you. Ese muchacho no es bueno para ti. Okay? The contraction for is not. Also remember that contractions in English are very appropriate and very popular, very natural. So he may want you to, aunque él puede quererte, 50-50, okay, this is probability. He may want you to, or he may not want you to, 50-50. This boy, este muchacho, again. This boy wants you back again. Este muchacho te quiere de regreso otra vez. Oh, and this boy, y este muchacho, I mean, I would be happy, good. Okay, this good is important. This is a modal auxiliary. And it's very easy. Just consider that this would doesn't have a translation for us in Spanish because in Spanish we don't have auxiliaries, but in English we do. And this is an auxiliary and it helps us for the ending in Spanish, in verbs in Spanish, ría. La terminación ría. Me gustaría, subiría, correría, compraría, you know, so that's very easy. We do this with would be, sería, o estaría. Oh, and this boy would be happy. Sería feliz o estaría feliz. Also remember that verb be for us is there or estar. In English, we don't have that dilemma, okay? Be is be. To be is to be. But in Spanish, to be or not to be, ser or estar. Just to love you. But oh my. Solo para amarte. Pero oh my. This is only an expression. Oh my. Es como decir, oh corazón. Oh, mi cielo, oh, mi vida, okay, but only my, oh my, oh my. That boy won't be happy. Ese muchacho, aquel muchacho, el otro, the rival, okay, the partner, that boy won't be happy, no será feliz, till he's seen you cry, hasta que él te haya visto llorar. What a bad boy, okay, he doesn't deserve you. This boy wouldn't mind the pain. Este muchacho, yo, this boy wouldn't mind the pain. Would again, the negative, wouldn't mind, importar, as a verb, no le importaría el dolor. A este muchacho no le importaría el dolor. Would always feel the same. Always, siempre sentiría lo mismo. If this boy gets you back again. Si este muchacho, si yo te consigo de regreso otra vez. This boy, this boy, this boy. A beautiful song, isn't it? Now, let's take a look to the information of this song in Wikipedia English. This boy is a song by the Beatles, by the English rock band The Beatles, written by John Lennon, credited to Lennon McCartney. Okay, it was released in November 1963 as the B-side of the band's parlophone single, I Want to Hold Your Hand. This was a hit, okay? I Want to Hold a Hand. It's a song by the English rock band The Beatles by John Lennon and Paul McCartney, recorded October 17, 1963. Was the first Beatles record to be made using 4-track equipment in the United States. It was issued in January 1964 on Meet the Beatles, okay, which was Capitol Records recording version of With the Beatles, okay, Meet the Beatles in the United States and With the Beatles in the United Kingdom and Conozca the Beatles in Mexico. The Beatles performed the song live on February 16, 1964 for their second appearance on the Ed Sullivan Show. Ed Sullivan, okay, Ed Sullivan was an American television personality, impresario, sports and entertainment reporter. Ladies and gentlemen, the Beatles, he used to say, not the Beatles, but the Beatles with the American accent. An instrumental is a listening arrangement by George Martin. George Martin, the fifth Beatle for a lot of people, very important person, a very important person in the Beatles' career. Retitled Ringo's Theme, This Boy. Yeah, you see? And we can see the theme is an instrumental version of this in the movie A Hard Day's Night. There is a scene, for those people who haven't seen the movie, there is a scene when Ringo feels kind of depressed and he's walking alone a river, and then there is the instrumental, you can hear this melody in an instrumental version. Oh, this is the information. Oh my gosh. Was featured in the film A Hard Day's Night and the United States soundtrack album. This version was also issued as a single, reaching number 53 in the US and number 1 in Canada. Okay, and number 1 in Canada. This boy was remastered for compact disc by George Martin in 1988. On September 2009, it was released on the 2-CD Past Masters. Oh my gosh, to this compilation album by the English rock band The Beatles as part of the remastering of the original Beatles catalog and was included in the Beatles stereo box set. Okay, the Beatles stereo box set is a box set compilation comparison, all remastered recording by English rock band The Beatles. The set was issued on September 9, 2009, along with the remastered mono recordings and companion, The Beatles in mono and The Beatles in stereo, I guess. Now, what do we have for composition? The composition. The track's composition was Lennon's attempt to write a tune in the style of Motown. We start Monkey Robinson. Okay, we are going to look a little bit about it's monkey, it's not monkey. Well, nothing personal, okay? Just my mistake. It's Monkey Robinson. Specifically his song, I've Been Good to You. We are going to listen to this song. We have to, which has similar circular doo-wop. Doo-wop is a genre of rhythm and blues music that originated in African American communities. Okay, just for you to know. And the tune and arrangement also draws from You Don't Understand Me, a B-side of Bobby Freeman, an American rock, soul, and rhythm and blues singer. Paul McCartney cites Teddy Bears. The Teddy Bears were an American pop music group. They were record producer Phil Spector's first vocal group. To know him is to love him. Okay, no him is to love him. Has also been influential. Lennon, McCartney, and George Harrison joined to sing an intricate three-part close harmony. In the verses and refrain, and a similar technique is employed in later Beatles songs. Notably, yes, it is, because originally the middle eight was conceived as a guitar solo, but altered during the recording process. Okay, in D major, okay, that's good to know also. And that's it, recording. The Beatles recorded This Boy on 17 October 96. Okay, we saw that with I Want to Hold Your Hand. And the group's first version, what's this? And the group's first version of You Really Got a Hold of Me, You Really Got a Hold of Me that day. They recorded 15 takes of This Boy. And alternative recordings have been also been officially released. A live version performed of Two of a Kind. And the original recording were released as a track on the single Free as a Bird. And Ringo's theme. An instrumental version of This Boy orchestrated by George Martin is used as the incidental music during Ringo Starr's towpath scene in the film A Hard Day's Night. Okay, you have to see the movie. I am going to look in YouTube to see if you can see the movie in YouTube. I am going to share with you the link, of course. A Hard Day's Night, a good, funny, fantastic music. And then you can practice your English by listening. Then we have John Lennon, double track, lead vocals, acoustic guitar. Paul McCartney, harmony vocal, bass guitar. George, harmony vocals, lead guitar. And Ringo, drums. And we have a big flick leading guitar on Ringo's theme instrumental. Okay. And references, and well, they don't say nothing about the covers, but let's see what we can find. Now let me go back to the lyrics so that we can talk a little bit about what you can practice and what is interesting about this one. First of all, verbs, okay? If you know that for communications, verbs are very important. Probably this is the main part of the speech. And we have this verb, took, we commented, they took, taken, regret, regular verb, regret, regretted, want, regular verb, one, wanted, and well, verb be, and we are going to talk about verb be in a moment, want again, and then we have verb be, love, regular verb, loved, the past and the past participle, and will and want, the auxiliary for future, till, a contraction for until, sin for see, saw, seen, irregular verb, see, saw, seen, and mind, minded, regular verb, feel, felt, irregular verb, and get, got, or get, gotten for British, basically. And I told you that we were going to take a look to this, the demonstratives. In English, let me look for demonstrative adjectives. Okay, and let's look for an image. And here it is. This is going to be useful. Okay, very well. Let me see if we can get it longer. This, that, this, those, English grammar norms, demonstratives. Well, we use this and this to refer to something that is here, near, okay? I always say that if you can touch it or touch them, then you can, even if you are not going to be touching physically, but you don't need to point. If you can touch them, you can use this or this, okay? Because they are close to you, near to you. Example, this is my car. My car must be very close to me. These are our children. Imagine that I am showing you a picture. I have a picture in my cell phone. Then I can say, these are our children. We use that singular and those plural to refer to something that is there, far. My reference is something that you cannot touch. And then you have to point, okay, that you have to point of. Definitely it is out of your reach. Example, that is our house, that over there is our house. Those are my shoes, okay, not these are my shoes. The shoes that I am wearing in this moment, I have, these are my shoes, but maybe in my closet, I have more shoes. And then I can tell you, those are my shoes, okay? The verb, know that the verb changes singular, plural, depending on the pronoun that you use. And this is important because the pronunciation for this and this is very similar. This is just a little bit longer and with a little vibration like this. And this is shorter. But the context is going to help us. I mean, when you are having a normal conversation, you don't have to worry about this or this too much because the context is going to help us if you are referring to something in plural or in singular. Okay, you can also use demonstrative pronouns by themselves. Did you do that? Did you do this? I like to buy this. I like to buy those. I don't know why there is a question mark here. Okay, it shouldn't be. Which of those would you like? Which of these would you like? And should you have any question about demonstrative adjectives, of course, you can write to me and we can do something. Now, it is a moment to sing along. Okay? Just let me go to my guitar and let's sing along. This boy. Okay, here we are. Enjoy and sing with me. This song in B major. That boy took my love away. Oh, he'll regret it someday. But this boy wants you back again. That disco. And that's this boy. Thank you very much for being here. I hope that you're having a sensational Saturday. Have an excellent weekend. And remember, practice, improve your English with the Beatles. I invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I hope that you enjoy it. See you later. Bye bye. So long.